Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to show you how to crochet this basket, which can be used as an Easter basket if you put eggs or maybe crochet chickens in it, as a wedding basket, flower girl basket with flowers or petals inside, or just as a part of your home decor filled with fruit or something else, or on its own. The basket is not very big. It's about 7 inches here in diameter, but can be easily made bigger or smaller if you increase or decrease the diameter of the bottom or use different thread. I am going to crochet using this cotton thread size 10, and my hook is 1.95 millimeters. We are going to start with the center of the bottom of the basket with chain 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't make it too tight. 11, 12, and enclose it in a circle. And in this circle, we are making 20 half double crochet stitches. We'll start with chain 2, which will count as the first half double crochet stitch. Now we are beginning the next stitch as double crochet, but we are pulling the hook through all the loops on the hook. Okay, this is first half double crochet. The next one, actually it will be the third one because we counted the first two chains as half double crochet. So now it will be 4, 5, 6, and continue like this until you make 20. Just make sure you include this end of the thread in your work so that you would not have to hide it later. At the end of the round, make a slip stitch in the second chain here, and this round is ready. Now we are going to make double crochet stitches in each of these half double crochet, and those are going to be separated by chain 2. We'll start with chain 3, which will count as the first double crochet stitch, and now chain 2, which is going to separate double crochet stitches. Now in the next stitch, double crochet, chain 2, in the next one, double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, chain 2, and continue like this until the end of the round. At the end of the round, chain 2 and slip stitch in the third chain of the beginning of this round. In the next round, we are going to make 2 double crochet stitches in each of these double crochets, and we are going to make chain 2 between those groups of 2 double crochet stitches. Once again, we'll start with chain 3, which is the same as the first double crochet stitch, and in the same space we are making another double crochet, chain 2. Now in this stitch, 2 double crochets, chain 2. Here over the next double crochet stitch we are making 2, chain 2, and continue like this all the way around. And at the end, as usual, chain 2, and slip stitch in the third stitch in the third chain. As you can see, in the next 4 rounds, we are here now. So in the next 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds, we are going to continue this pattern. We are making groups of double crochet stitches separated by chain 2. And we are increasing the number of double crochet stitches by 1 in each round. So we've made the round of 2. Now we are going to move to 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm not going to show you the whole process, just the beginning, and then I'm going to finish this bottom and show how to make this round. We begin each of these rounds with chain 3, and now we need to add another double crochet stitch and one more over the next stitch. You can add this extra stitch over the first stitch or the second, doesn't matter, just be consistent. Chain 2. So I'm making double crochet stitch here and another one in the same space, and the next one. Chain 2, 2 in the first one, since this is how I started, and 1 in the second one. Chain 2, and continue like this. I'm not going to record how to make every round of the bottom of the basket because it's very repetitive. I will finish crocheting the bottom, and when I finish the last round with 6 double crochet stitches here, I will show how to continue work. This is what it looks like now when I finished the round with 6 double crochet stitches in each of these sectors. And the last round of the bottom consists of double crochet stitches only, 6 over each of the 6 double crochet stitches of the previous round, and 2 double crochet stitches between. So we'll start with chain 3 plus 5 more double crochets, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 here between those groups of 6, and continue like this until you reach the end of this round. This is what it looks like at the end of this round. Now we are going to move on, and we are going to crochet the sides of the basket. As you can see, there are 6 rounds here, and the last round or the border. The first 2 rounds are repeated 3 times. So I'm going to show how to crochet the first and the second. And then we are going to repeat the same process, and then I will show you how to make this border. It might also be helpful to look at this scheme. As you can see, we are going to be using these groups of 4 double crochet stitches separated by chain 2, and they are going to repeat it 6 times. And in the first round, we are going to make chain 3 between them, and in the second round, chain 2, single crochet, and chain 2. And we are going to repeat this every 8 double crochet stitches of the previous round. So we'll start with chain 3, which equals the first double crochet. We are making one more double crochet stitch in the same place, chain 2, and in the same place 2 more double crochet stitches, chain 3. Now we are going to skip 7 stitches, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and we are going to start working on the 8th. So 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 more double crochet stitches, chain 3. Once again we are skipping 7 stitches of the previous round, and we are making the next group here, 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 more, chain 3 between, and we are going to continue working like this until the end of the round. At the end of this round, chain 3 and slip stitch in the 3rd chain as usual. Now we need to get under this chain. So we are going to make 2 slip stitches, 1, and the second one is here under this chain, 2. And we are making the same group as we made in the previous round. So we'll start with chain 3, double crochet, chain 2, and 2 double crochet stitches. Now instead of chain 3, chain 2, and a single crochet, you can work under this chain, but it will look better if you work it in the middle chain like this, and chain 2. The same group, 2 double crochet stitches, chain 2, and 2 double crochets, chain 2, single crochet in the middle of the 3 chains of the previous round, chain 2, and one more time, 2 stitches, chain 2, 2 stitches, double crochet stitches, chain 2, single crochet here in the middle, chain 2, and so on. So finish this round and then repeat these 2 rounds 2 more times. If you want the sides of your basket to be higher, you might want to repeat it 1 more time. I will make 6 rounds and I will show you how to make the border. And this is what it looks like at the end of the 6th round. The border is very easy to make. It's 8 double crochet stitches made in this little arch of chain 2, and a single crochet in the single crochet of the previous round. We'll start with 2 slip stitches, 1 in the double crochet of the previous round and 1 in this little chain, and now chain 3 as the first double crochet and 7 more, 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. Single crochet here in the single crochet, And without any chains, we are just moving on to this group, and we are making 8 double crochet stitches. Now I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and single crochet in the single crochet, and continue the border until you get to the end. Now when the border is ready, we can make a handle. For the handle, we are going to use motifs like this, like we used on the sides of the basket. We are going to start with chain 3, which will count as the first double crochet. In the next stitch, double crochet, chain 1. We are going to skip 1 stitch, and in the next one, 2 double crochet stitches, chain 2. In the next stitch, 2 double crochet stitches, chain 1. We are going to skip 1 stitch, and in the next 2 stitches we are going to make a double crochet in each, like this. So this is the base of the handle. Now chain 3. We are working on the other side now. A double crochet stitch in this double crochet of the previous round, chain 1, and in this little space, this small chain of 2, we are going to make this group of 2 double crochet stitches, chain 2, and 2 double crochet stitches, chain 1. And now we need to make 2 double crochets here. The first is in the double crochet stitch of the previous row, and the next one in the third of this 3 chains. So every time we are going to have 2 double crochet stitches, this group of 4 stitches, and 2 double crochet stitches on the side. I'll show it one more time. So chain 3, the other side, a double crochet, so always 2 double crochet stitches at the beginning and at the end, chain 1. In the middle of the previous round, this group of 2 double crochet stitches, chain 2, and 2 double crochet stitches, chain 1, and 2 double crochet stitches, one in one of these stitches of the previous round, and the second one in this third chain, like this. And one more time, chain 3, double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet stitches, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 1, and the 2 double crochets, this last one in the third chain. And repeat this motif. I usually do it about 38 times, but it depends on how long you want the handle to be. It can be shorter, can be longer. I'll make those 38 motifs, and I will show how to finish it off. So now I've made 38 motifs. It's about 13-14 inches. And I cut off the thread. And I'm going to use a needle to connect the second end of the handle to the basket itself. We'll use just one side, the closest to us side of each stitch here, so that it would not be too thick. Okay, like this. And continue like this until the handle is completely attached. Something like this. And now we can just hide the end of this thread on the reverse side of our work. Something like this. Okay, and it's ready. And now the most important step is to give our basket a shape. I usually starch. What I make a pretty strong solution of about 2 tablespoons of starch for a cup of water. And I starch the basket in 2 parts, in 2 steps. First of all, the basket itself. And only after the basket is dry, I starch the handle. You also need some kind of shape. I use this Pyrex dish. Look around, it might be a bowl, a plate, a container that will work for this basket. So first of all, I starch the basket itself. Without handles, I put the handles inside and turn this container over and leave it dry, stretching the ends from time to time while it is drying. And only after the basket itself is completely dry, I turn it over, starch the handle. For support, I use this piece of cardboard that is also wrapped in plastic, and let the handle dry. And now the basket is ready. I hope you liked the video and the basket that we made together. If you want to be informed of all the other videos that are going to come out, please subscribe to the channel, push the notification button, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.